Hey gamers, I got a question for you. Someone asked, we were talking about some reviewer, I won't name who, and they said, yeah, but they sold out. And I had to think about this. Did they sell out? Sell out meaning, okay, they're only, because it's obvious there's a big channel that reviews games, and they obviously have friends in the industry that they always give 2 thumbs up for, even though the game is mediocre at best. And then they crap on little games they don't know the designer, they don't know the publisher for, and they don't give them that good a review. In fact, it's kind of funny because I like the guy and I like the channel, but I have a lot of disagreements with him. And yes, he heavily favors certain designers or companies. But is that selling out? If you do this long enough, and you're at Gen Con and, you know, PAX Unplugged and Origins, you get to know people and you make friends with them. And of course, you like your friends, so you want to like their games, and that would sway your opinion. Now, some people say this is a paid advertising, paid review. I get that, that's fine. You got to do it for the money. I don't know if that's selling out. Do they still love board games? Sure, there are a few people, and I mean, you can name names in the comments below, I won't, but there's probably 1 or 2 I could say, yes, certainly they have sold out. They only do things for the money. They ask for, there's a big scandal with one a long time ago who someone got called out. He got called out for demanding more money for a better review. He was going to give it a bad review unless he wanted to buy one of his premium packages and he could give it a better review or what, I don't know. Obviously, that guy's in it for the money. And some of these people, it could be the money, but I don't know if that's selling out but you're basically knowing your friends, you know the people, the publishers, you start being friends with them. I'll be honest, there's a few publishers I'm friends with. I mean, there's a reason I will always, even though I have been honest about when they make bad games, so never mind. I guess I am a little bit more honest. But I am good friends with Carrie Brentstone from Twilight Creations, who do the Zombies, the game that got me into the business. And I've been very positive, I've been very negative on some of the expansions that I don't like, and I've been very free for that, even though I know her and I like her, and there's several cards of me and my family that are put in there, and I'll always support them, but I'm also going to call a spade, and if it's not a good game, I'm just going to say it. Now, does that make me better than these other reviewers? No, it does not. It does not. Just want to make that clear. I'm not saying I'm better than them, but I can just kind of see where you want to give a good review because you know that person, you love this publisher. I get that. I mean, I was a big Queen Games fan, and I was given rave reviews for a lot of their stuff, which I did enjoy their games. Not really a big fan of the company currently, but that's another story. Either way though, what makes a sellout when it comes to board game reviewers? I'd really like to hear your comments on this. And if you have any other questions for me for a board game chat, or board game gab, excuse me, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.